Hi, this is a video on the Ducky DK2108S zone. Well, unboxing slash review, or re-unboxing, I guess. This is, look on the back here. Well, this is the box, obviously. This is what I got this from NCIX warehouse, the NCIX warehouse in Markham for $100, but it was like actually $130 original price. On the back here talks about stuff I'll actually go into later, like the lockable Windows key using the function button and using the function button and adjustable volume, and the PCB which is inside gives it that sturdy design. And the keycaps to make for the backlit. So the keycaps are laser printed, so you can see the LEDs in the back, and end key rollover for USB, and also the different kinds of lighting you can do, which isn't that much, but for this price point it's pretty good, I guess. And the USB repeat acceleration, which is kind of annoying to get used to, but if you use it, I guess it's useful to you. So let me just open it, I guess. So in this, they have obviously like a registration kind of thing, which I didn't use because I think I take pretty good care of my stuff, so I didn't think I'd have to do any warranty kind of thing. Also, they come with WASD keys, like replacement ones. Actually, let me show you the actual keyboard. Yeah, here's the actual keyboard. It's a glimpse of it. I already put the WASD keys, the replacement ones. So they came with like the ones inside there. I don't know if you can see it. As well, on top of all that, so the WASD keys, you can't take them out without this thing, which is a key remover, but I prefer not to use this because I think it scratches the keys, which is what I found a lot online. I don't know if you probably can't see that. Anyway, so the actual key in the back, it's red. So I have the the Cherry MX Reds on here, just because I like the light feel. More back to what's in the box. This is a little short user manual kind of thing. So this will tell you all like about how to adjust the lighting and all that, different things, and I'll go through it when I have it plugged in and whatnot. So that's really all that's in the box. Here, as you can see, before I plug in, I just want to show the whole keyboard without it lit. So I don't know if you can. This is the Cherry MX Reds. They don't click. They don't have tactile feel, so it's just straight down. You press it, and it's like one way. There's like you can't tell when it's actually actuated, so it's pretty good. There's a Windows key, so like if you accidentally press it when you're like, I don't know, CS or whatever game, usually when you're using a lot of keys, so probably like a lot of MMOs, you can deactivate the Windows key, and there's an end key rollover, so that you can use more than 6 keys at the same time. Again, for MMOs, when you're using a lot of keys, you don't, it can register every single stroke. So let me plug this in, and then I'll show you the lighting. So here it is plugged in. Even when you have the lighting off. Right now the lighting's off. You'll have these keys at the top, because this is the first key. The first set is for the delay. So how long it takes for it to repeat after you press down a key and hold it. The amount of time it takes to start repeating, and then the actual repeat rate is on the F5. So the delay is on F1, and repeat rate is on F5. So those two will be lit on, as well as any of the like num lock or screen lock. And where's the other one? Guess I can't find it. Guess it doesn't have it. Anyway, but so this is with it off, and here is, so you can, there's 3 different zones. So there's just gonna turn one on. So this is like the top row, like the F function keys, all the number pad, the arrows, and these keys here, the function keys here, and like the top, the volume, rocker, mute, and calculator button. That's that, and I'll turn that up a lot more so you can see it. So put on max, I guess. So there, and then we have so this is all everything around the special characters and alphanumeric and the alphabet keys, I guess. So I'll max that as well. Yeah. So that's all that, and then caps doesn't go on unless you actually switch it. And then finally we have the actual alphabet keys. So I'm trying to do this with one hand. It's kind of hard. There we go. So that's with everything like fully on. So like I said, you can turn on the repeat rate. So let me actually demonstrate that, I guess. We want a number pad, or sorry, notepad. So I'm going to increase the delay rate. So I'm going to hold down this Q. It does it like, see, it like repeats right away. So let me go back to like the original. It waits like half a second or something. But then if I increase, put to, this is at the second setting, so second highest. And then, and also when you're delete it, like backspacing something, it also does that quicker as well. So that's the delay rate, and then there's the rate at which it actually repeats. Sorry, click something. And so I have it on the second setting for the repeat rate. So it's a lot faster. Of course, it's not, since it's not normal, you can see a bit of like lagging. Well, not lagging, but stuttering when it does that. And this is like max setting, so it does like, you hold it just for like maybe softly touch it and you'll get a lot. Now if you have both of these on at max at the same time, it's super annoying because every time you type something you end up repeating letters and stuff. So I always have these on like the lowest possible setting. I realized that when I was sorry, I think I accidentally changed the lighting, so I'm going to put that back. Yeah, so there we go. Sorry, probably focus the camera better. So yeah, and also on top of that, since I have it on max, you can also do a breathing mode, which is super cool. So right now what I was doing is pressing the function key as well as like 1 to go down, 4 to go up, and that would be for the number pad, the first section I was talking about. And then the second one is 2, and so you're going across these two keys right here to go up. Up is 4, 5, 6 for the different zones, and down is 1, 2, 3 for the different zones. And then if you want to do breathing mode in each of them, you do 7, 8, 9, which actually does something interesting where it kind of pans in and out. It's hard to tell, so I'm going to turn everything off, and I'll do one zone at a time, I guess. So I'll do the keys that most people use, this one, so it goes in and out from like no brightness to, so it fades in and out, I guess, to like the max, to like no brightness at all. So there's that. Now to the actual keyboard, I really like this because I used to use a Black Widow, which was like, whenever anyone mentioned mechanical keyboard, everyone always told me, yeah, get a Black Widow, just so, you know, just because it's like super cheap, everyone has it. But I decided, like, I had that for like 2 years, and it was still working when I finished using it. But I decided, I don't know, it was too really heavy, it was clicky, it was loud, didn't really like it. So I did some research and I found that the reds were quiet. So I'm like, okay. And I look at the design of this. I mean, if you look at it, it's like super clean. Like the edges are all like right up to the end, almost up to the end. I know there's keyboards out there that are like way slimmer than this, but I still needed something that felt like sturdy. And if I try and bend this, it doesn't it doesn't really bend at all. I wish I had like a, I don't know, tripod or something to do this properly. I could show you, but yeah, this design on here, like I said, the dual layer PCB. So, and I think the inside design, I don't know, it's sound like an idiot here, but it's some type of metal, obviously, inside. But it gives it like, it looks like a super cheap keyboard, but then when you actually feel it and touch it, it looks super like sturdy. So so it has like a simple design, because it's just like the only thing that's like kind of stands out is that there's that logo there, really, and obviously the lights. But I'm actually typing with this. It's super fun. I'm actually always excited to type on this keyboard. I have a laptop. I'm using a laptop as like secondary kind of computer, because I have a computer here using that, and I have a laptop. So whenever I have to type on that, it's always kind of weird. Like here, even though it's a mechanical keyboard and it's quiet, it's quiet because it's like, it's still a mechanical keyboard, because you can still kind of thing. But compared to like the Razer Black Widow, this is like nothing. My mom would always yell at me for like typing late at night. But like with this, since I'm in a different room now, it's like I can type and it's pretty quiet. So yeah, I liked. I think for the price, if you want to upgrade from whatever, I guess I'm not really upgrade. I mean, this could be like an entry level, to be honest. I got this for 100, like I said before, compared to I think it was 130 original price. So I really like this keyboard. It's fun. I've had it for like a few months now. Should have mentioned that. I got it in like January. Got it now, and oh, one other thing. So on like the Black Widow, whenever I got sweaty or whatever, I can tell like the residue, like I guess my sweat like hardening it, like it got onto the keys, and like you can see, I don't know if you can see it here, but like, well, obviously you wouldn't see it here because I'm trying to say it doesn't show up on these keys. It's I guess because it's a different material that's used for the keys, it's hard for it to like keep that residue there, because it just goes back onto my fingers, and I usually wipe something, wipe my hands. But on my Black Widow, it would show up all the time, so I've always found myself cleaning those keys out pretty often. But here, it's not. I'm not really doing that. Well, I haven't yet. I've had it for a few months. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, actually. So one of the reasons I actually got this keyboard was because of these 4 keys at the top here. They're actually probably one of the keys I use most on my keyboard. It's the mute, volume down, volume up, and calculator. Yeah, the calculator key for sure. On my Black Widow, there was I don't know if you probably know, there's 5 macro keys on the left, which I set up using the Razer program, using Synapse 2.0, and it was working fine, and it was kind of cool. But here, I just bought the keyboard, and out of the box, it already has a key for it, for the calculator key specifically. I actually had to set it for the volume keys as well, because with the Black Widow, you had to press function and then press one of the like the function button here, and then one of the function buttons at the top to adjust the volume. Whereas here and on that macro, as I set it up, I just press the keys and it would put the volume up or down or mute it. And here, it's already come out of the box, and there's no extra program, so you can just plug it in via USB into your computer, and it has all these functions out of it. But yeah, if you guys, I don't know who's gonna watch this. This is actually my first video I've ever doing, but I guess if you liked it, like it. I don't know why you would subscribe, because I don't have anything up yet. But yeah, thanks for watching.